I said, well, fuck it up. Of course, I did not want to do this video like this, but fuck it. I'm really just testing out the sound in my car. Y'all gotta kind of give me a second. Because a lot of times when I go live in my car recently, the sound messed up, so I'm just testing out the sound. I'm hoping I don't sound bogus. I'm listening to myself talk. It's a little bogus. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Look, I'm watching myself do it. Can y'all hear me? It's a different phone. And I'm trying to just see if the sound is better so I can go live in my car. A lot of the reasons I stopped going live in my car because the sound was up. A little better, so I'm just gonna go ahead with it. Today, it's gonna be a real quick video because I only gotta go like down the street. But you know, today's video called Concentrated Thought. I want to talk about concentrated thought because it's like holidays, birthdays. Poe came up with this concept called concentrated thought, and like I didn't really realize the power of it, until just recently. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine, and we was basically using the concentrated thought to as a way to navigate just bullshit emotions. You know what I'm saying? And then like holidays is somewhat kind of bigger than you, in a sense. And then like if you get like Mario was just talking about the other day, we did the Taurus verse video, and I was explaining about forgiveness and stuff like that, and being able to have communication flowing after somebody just did you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Concentrated thought is really like one of the most perfect times that you can ever, like if you got in a beef with somebody recently, or if you just not talking to somebody and y'all is kind of into it right now, today and like days like this is like literally one of the best days to like just get out in front of that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the holiday somewhat is kind of bigger than you from a lot of people's perspective, especially female perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, happy Thanksgiving. It's like, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You broke in my house and stole half my shit, motherfucker. You just literally, you know what I'm saying, did some ruthless shit to me, and then you get a text, happy Thanksgiving. And then you find yourself texting back, happy Thanksgiving. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, concentrated thought. You have to understand, like, what this concept really means. Like, you ever see some juice, and they say some concentrate. You know what I'm saying? Like, from concentrate. Like, basically, that means that shit is, like, real high-powered shit. High-powered formula of concentrated, basically, juice. Like, you ever see, like, they had, back in the days, had these frozen juice. I don't know if they still got it, but, like, you would buy, like, this frozen thing, and you would unwind it and put it in a jug, in a pitcher, and it was frozen. You know what I'm saying? You pour water on it. So I don't even know if they still sell this shit, but we used to drink this shit back in the day. And used to, on the side of it, say from concentrate. You know what I'm saying? So holidays is kind of the same shit. It's like from concentrate, meaning that like it's a very powerful underlying tone for people today. And they're like, it's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, and the holidays are coming, and all this type of shit. It's like people are very prone to just do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Around this time, I used to Sagittarius time, you know what I'm saying? With like, we say the Christmas season and all that shit. Like, so that people literally do the most dumbest shit around this time of year. Every year, they're gonna spend a whole bunch of money on shit that they don't even have the money to go buy. You know what I'm saying? People drive all over this city and the fucking state just to go sit down and eat. You know what I'm saying? Get fat as hell. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no real important dialogue. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, like, I get it. You know, I'm not one of them people that like to be like, man, fuck Thanksgiving and fuck these holidays. I ain't never been one of them people, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I see that shit as lame, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I think Thanksgiving is kind of lame. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I'm not one of them people that's like, well, I ain't celebrating this shit because this is the day that the Indians died and the Pilgrims. Like, man, shut the fuck up, nigga. I ain't on all that. Fuck all that. I just think it's fucking lame because the concentrated thought. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker do bogus shit all fucking year. All of a sudden, they just think they gonna hit you up on a holiday and this shit. I be looking at like, what the fuck? Like, damn, you brainwashed for real. They got you in a concentrated thought for real. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I use this shit. And then like if I know I got some type of friction going with somebody, you know what I'm saying, the holidays come around. Now y'all don't do this all the time, but I will. I'll just try to get in front of it. Say, hey bro, happy Thanksgiving. Because it's like literally scattering they fucking, like, I've been on the receiving end of this. That's what made me start doing that shit. I was like, okay, wait a minute. You know, these are good days to like literally get out in front of all that static energy motherfuckers that's fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you gotta play ball. Like, so it's Thanksgiving, it's fucking Christmas, it's a fucking holiday. You gotta play ball. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, this is a good day to troll motherfuckers. But like, mind you, that ain't really what concentrated thought is. Really like the essence of concentrated. You can look this up on hoodx.com. Let's go to hoodx.com and type in concentrated thought. You know what I'm saying? The real essence of it is like the ability to be able to control mass amounts of people, you know, through and getting everybody to agree that, you know, this day is Thanksgiving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, mind you, Thanksgiving switch. Like, every fucking years, like I think it's like the third Thursday, but it's like Thanksgiving don't never fall on the same day. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, you know, that's how you kind of know it's like some, I don't want to say made up shit, but it's like kind of like Easter. It's like there's some shit that's relative. It's like, you know, hey, this is a good idea to get everybody to, you know, come together, smile, eat, have a good time, and it's lighthearted. So it's like, okay, well, if you don't partake in this shit, and you know what I'm saying, you kind of look a certain way. So it's like you feel that pressure, you feel that pull, you feel that, like, you know what I'm saying, like that driving force. Then yeah, you under concentrated thought. Like it's so, like even when you wake up and you're like, oh man, fuck Thanksgiving, I ain't celebrating. It's like you still under concentrated because you feel it. You like you're trying to like it's the difference between like a baby who will wake up, they don't even know what the fuck Thanksgiving is. They don't know what Christmas, they don't know none of that shit. They literally wake up, they just walking around. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't fucking know what the fuck Thanksgiving is. And like literally, unless you had that type of mind frame, there's really no way to like totally disengage from concentrated thought. When they're like your family is doing this shit, you got kids, it's like you kind of have to partake your kids into this shit. It's like, you know, and you're like, why the fuck am I even doing this? It's like, you know, you kind of feel like you're being forced, but you're not forced. It's like nobody's literally forcing you to do this, but you still feel kind of forced to partake in this shit. This is concentrated thought. You know what I'm saying? So you stand around eating food, like I said, you know, last night, talking, oh, well, this is smoked turkey, and this is white meat, and this is black. Oh, well, mashed potatoes are great, and the macaroni and cheese is very tasty, and you did a good job. It's like, you know, to me, I gotta take a fucking Tylenol just to say, you know what I'm saying? It don't be shit to do unless it's the holiday. It just be like the conversation I'm gonna have with motherfuckers just be like, God damn, nigga, like, what the fuck are we, like, in fucking 8th grade? Like, we sitting there talking, like, I don't know, it's just, a lot of times my brain just be on fucking overdrive, you know what I'm saying? And, like, logic and reason to know, like, okay, like, my mom do the Thanksgiving shit at her crib, you see what I'm saying? So, like, but what this year, you know what I'm saying, my mom had a stroke, I said, my mom had 2 strokes this year, you see what I'm saying? So she couldn't really do the holiday shit, you see what I'm saying? So, like, they started to basically pass the ball around and try to see, okay, who the fuck was gonna do this shit, and like basically nobody stepped up to say, you know what I'm saying? And it all really came down to my fucking uncle, who's a Scorpio. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could do this shit at his crib, you know what I'm saying? But my mom started basically spazzing. I'm like, motherfucker, I just had a stroke. I ain't cooking shit. I ain't doing all this shit. So he used that as an excuse to say, okay, well, we ain't gonna do shit. It's like, this is literally like the first time ever, like, our family, like, literally did not, like, we didn't meet up, we didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, mind you, like, part of me, I'm loving this feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, like, ain't no concentration. Like, normally, you know what I'm saying, my parents were divorced. So, like, I literally had to go through some 4 Christmas types. I don't know if you've seen the movie called 4 Christmas with Vince Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I literally had to go through some shit like that where I literally had to drive to, like, 3-4 different places every year. Whereas, like, this year, I ain't got to drive nowhere. Like, so I'm actually going to go see my fucking weed, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, didn't nobody do the Thanksgiving shit this year. You know what I'm saying? So, like, on one hand, like, I was like, damn, like, it all came down to my fucking uncle, and my uncle basically was like, nigga, fuck them, I ain't hear a water sign, nigga, like, you see what I'm saying? So, like, he was basically like, man, fuck that shit, you see what I'm saying? So, like, you know, they wanted to do that shit, you see what I'm saying? But it was just the exchange that my mom and my motherfucking uncle had, they made them not do that shit, you see what I'm saying? But he, trust me, like, the pressure was there to push for the concentrated thought, you see what I'm saying? So, like, my position is like, looking at him, I was telling him, I was like, okay, well, like, if you don't want to get it, trust me. I mean, if you don't want to do that shit, trust me, I get it. You see see what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to have all the motherfuckers in my house either. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like my sons, you know what I'm saying, coming up in this shit, you making it real easy for me to train these motherfuckers not to give a fuck. Like, you see what I'm saying? And then like this how they changed what is it, social studies, like history. Like they don't teach history the same way that they teach you back in the day with like just dates and numbers and it's like you now like the perspective of both sides of the history. They're not just telling you, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, wow, that's interesting. Because like I grew up under just the white history and it was like, okay, the white people were great men who were just like that was the only perspective we had, even though we all kind of knew it was bullshit underneath the surface. We never had like the other perspective of the Native Americans, of the fucking the African Americans, and like you know, saying the people that was actually going through that shit. So like, you know, as time is starting to just slowly sort of reveal itself more and more, you're starting to see like people is really starting to look at like why they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And like if the holiday just don't add up, motherfuckers is literally like, man, okay, well, like fuck it, like you know what I'm saying, we just not gonna do that shit. And I'm seeing that shit. Like a lot of my friends, people I talk to them with Thanksgiving, what the fuck y'all got? I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing shit. I ain't got shit going on. We ain't doing shit. We ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I'm really in a generation. Like right now, you know, I'm in my 30s and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of people in my fucking age group is kind of feeling the same way. They like, man, fuck, we eat. If we don't, it ain't no fucking big deal. Like they not the thought ain't as concentrated as it was. You know, from the generation of our parents, motherfuckers born in the 50s and 60s and shit like that. Especially you go way back to like people born in the 30s and 20s and like the grandmothers and shit like that. Like they really be under this concentrated thought shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I kind of feel a disconnect when I be looking at their eyes and their eyes be gleaming. They be talking about their Thanksgiving shit. And I be kind of looking at them like, man, go ahead to the hospital every fucking week. You ain't never in your motherfucking life said I take my hospital all the time for a motherfucking you know what I'm saying, for a stroke shit. She ain't never looked over me like in the middle of shit and just say some shit like, you know what, son, I really appreciate you taking me to this shit, you know what I'm saying, you're a great son, and you know, but nah, but she'll call me on Thanksgiving and say all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what? Like, why the fuck are you calling me on Thanksgiving? You know what I'm saying? When I see your ass every week, but you calling me on Thanksgiving with all this water, it's like a spell. Like it just sounds like a spell. Like they put a spell on my mom calling me. Like you ever watch the fucking movies where like, you know what I'm saying, like they'll call the dude, you know what I'm saying, like the wife will call the husband. She'll be like, baby, come home right now, and we need you to come home right now. But the motherfucker have a gun, like a gun to the wife's head, you know what I'm saying? And she like, yes, honey, just come on home. Cancel. Hold on, we still live? Okay, I'm still live. Shit, what the fuck that nigga say? You coming in when you're shorty, take your little one to school. Even though she caused the drama, you love your mama. I hit her with the llama to keep this cake. Give us the coat, cash, the combo to the sink. Oh, she don't know it. Damn. Okay, we'll wait. I'll play with your kids on the couch or your bitch on the phone with a gun to her head saying, Daddy, come home. That shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can hear that, like, the tone, like a female call you, like, come home, Daddy, come home. You like, what the fuck is it? Like, they got you on the spell or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's how motherfuckers be sounding when they call me with this Thanksgiving shit. I be like, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're having a great holiday and this is that. I be like, motherfucker, I just talked to your ass yesterday. What the fuck is you talking about? I don't know, it'd be hard for me to get into, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, it's like fucking hypnotizing myself, like type shit. It'd be just hard. It's like, when you know the amount of shit that I know, like in order for me to like get excited about some imaginary shit, it literally takes like a lot of fucking liquor and weed, and like I gotta like literally hypnotize myself for this shit. And I don't be upset about it and shit. It just be like I gotta put myself under fucking spell. You know, I could go to a birthday party and sing happy birthday to people, shit like that's a little different because it's like to do with somebody concretely who the fuck I know. I can even go to a graduation ceremony, you know what I'm saying? Cool, I know my man's graduating. I can go to like, you know, somebody winning an award or some shit like that, or like somebody's in a play. Great, I don't have no problem going to this, but it'd be shit like this. I'd be like, fuck, nigga, I gotta like hypnotize myself to get into this shit. Cause this don't have nothing to do with nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we just doing this shit because the motherfucking government said to do the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I gotta be nice to you. You know what I'm saying? Because the government said this is the day to be nice for the motherfucker. It'd be like, motherfucker, I just seen your ass yesterday. I'm about to see you tomorrow. Why is you sitting there kicking this Thanksgiving shit to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have said this shit yesterday on some real shit. You know, but concentrated thought force motherfuckers to do that shit, you know? So, you know, the name of this video, I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, but I always kind of knew that like it's kind of a simple concept, and like a lot of times I be trying to put out like really deep shit on my paper, like concentrated thought. You know what I'm saying? Is really like the one thing I want you to take away from this more than anything is like the aspect of like when you just talking to people, like listen, hey, what's up? Like you hear that little, hey, Thanksgiving. I just want to fucking smack the shit out of them, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's Thanksgiving. What's going on? And like, who the fuck put you under this spell? You know, so like that's kind of what I like. Even though it's a holiday, you know what I'm saying? It's more about the thought, like the concentrated thought, and then like you hearing multiple people say this shit all fucking day, the same type of shit. You see what I'm saying? And like you go on the Facebook feed, you see the shit all in the fucking feed. You go on the fucking Instagram feed, you see the shit all in the Instagram feed. You go on fucking YouTube, you see the shit all over YouTube. You cut on the fucking TV, you see the Macy's Day Parade, you see the shit all over fucking, you know what I'm saying, the fucking news. You see Donald Trump partying in a fucking Turkey. You know what I'm saying? So like they've been front loading this fucking energy all fucking week. You see what I'm saying? And then like when it finally hits, it's like, nigga, you gon' somehow, some way, you gonna get sprayed by this motherfucking water. It's like literally like driving down the street with that big ass fire hydrant, like spraying fucking water out, and it's like, nigga, if you want to get through this motherfucker, you gonna get wet. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just what the fuck it is. You want to come down this street with this, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get fucking wet. So like, the purpose of me telling you what concentrated thought is to try to give you like a shield, a little bit like a bubble. You know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, like nigga, like a car, basically. Like, okay, would you rather go down that street in a car, or would you rather walk down the street and have that water spray all over you? You see what I'm saying? So like, you know, the purpose of this video, the purpose of this, kind of like giving you the car to drive down that motherfucking street, so it just hit your car, it don't hit you. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you gonna go through that water, but you know what I'm saying, but just make sure you got a real good raincoat or motherfucking car. You see what I'm saying? That's the purpose of this video, is to give you that motherfucking raincoat. So you know, don't go crazy over this shit too, because like you might find yourself like wanting to say this shit to people on holiday. It's like you don't even want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is why I make content. I sit and talk to a fucking phone. Like I don't expect me to sit here and try to explain this shit to a motherfucker on Thanksgiving, like my motherfucking brother, my sister, or my mom, or like my dad. Like I ain't gonna sit in and have this conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have this conversation with y'all. This is some conscious shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta be careful, like not let like my information like fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you sitting there trying to explain this shit to the next motherfucker in your family, it's like, nah, nigga, you better off pulling out your phone and just talking to a fucking phone. And trust me, the phone gonna react more than the motherfucker that you sitting there talking to, I promise. But on that note, you know what I'm saying? It's concentrate thought. I gotta go see my motherfucking weed man, so I'm gonna blow the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? And take my ass right back to the motherfucking crib. So, you know what I'm saying? Happy Thanksgiving to all of the people out there. Hey, and God bless you and your family, and appreciate it. And bye-bye. Bullshit. Okay, we can stop.